Welcome to JMW's Inside Man YouTube channel. There's been a high-profile case before the courts. Rebecca Young is head of media and reputation management here at JMW Solicitors. So, Rebecca, what's happened?
Hi, Dom. So you might have read about earlier in the year, Prince Harry made an appearance in the High Court in London. And it was well reported within the press at the time, not least because he was the first senior British royal to have given evidence on a witness stand for over 100 years. Prince Harry gave evidence alongside a host of other high-profile individuals, such as Elton John, in support of his claim against the publisher of the Daily Mail and the Mail on Sunday, which is Associated Newspapers Limited. And those claims are for infringement of the claimant as a collective privacy rights, which includes allegations of bugging devices placed in cars, listening into phone calls, and the dishonestly obtaining of information, which then subsequently found its way into the press. All of those allegations are denied in the strongest of terms by ANL. So ANL brought an application to strike out the claim. They've not yet filed a defence as we understand it. So they brought this application on the basis that the claims themselves were long out of time, what we call a limitation period. And their position was that the claims were statute barred. And there is a piece of legislation in place that provides that any claim needs to be brought within a strict limitation period, or you're at risk of being barred from doing so. So today we've received the outcome of that hearing, and ANL's application failed. It was unsuccessful. The court dismissed the limitation application on the grounds that the claimants had a real prospect of succeeding in their argument that they could not have known about the underlying facts of the claim due to what they say was concealment and the information only recently coming to light. There was a large amount of evidence that was filed by the parties, and the judge held that the most appropriate stage to consider that and to determine the facts and whether the limitation defence succeeds or it doesn't is at trial. So Associated had failed to deliver this knockout blow to the claims which were brought by the claimants, and it remains a live issue which will be explored.
And you mentioned that this is a live case. What can we expect to see next?
Well, there's 7 claimants in total, so the case will run on to trial, and we'll hear more about the claims which have been brought in the future.
And it's not just high-profile celebrities that, may have a problem in relation to media. More generally, how can you and the media reputation management team help individuals and businesses?
Well, we can assist individuals that believe that their privacy rights may have been infringed, and we can assist them in considering whether or not they have a claim, and if they're able to then bring that claim and pursue that claim. Limitation periods, they are important. It's important that you take legal advice promptly and you consider the legal options which are available to you. If you don't, then you run the risk that your claim is out of time. And as you will have seen from what's happened in this particular instance, there's always a risk that a defendant could bring an application, a standalone application, and there's considerable amounts of costs that will have been incurred in hearing associated application and considering the issues, and the outcome of which is it remains a live issue and it will subsequently be considered in further detail at the actual trial itself. So it could become quite costly for everybody involved.
Thank you very much, Rebecca. And if you'd like to contact Rebecca and the media and reputation management team here at JMW Solicitors, you can email insideman@jmw.co.uk or call 0161 82 81 999. Please also subscribe to the JMW Inside Man YouTube channel for the latest legal news, hints and tips. I'm Dominic Walker, JMW's Inside Man.